Hello and welcome back to another episode of Stonehearth. We are continuing with Greywick here. Last time, we extended the farmland a little bit and then also built our Tailors hut here. So, this episode what we're going to do is expand on the farm and actually finish up the full farming area. We have a shepherd, but obviously no place to keep our animals. So we're going to be building a barn and maybe a grain silo. But then again, we store all of our food in this windmill here, so I don't think we need a silo per se. But we'll see if it looks weird with that one. So, we're going to go ahead, look around real quick, see if there's anything dangerous on the horizon before I get too distracted with building. So, let's go ahead and build the barn. So I kind of want the barn maybe back here and then the pasture area out front just to kind of balance out the flat kind of fields with another structure. So we will do that now. Alright, let's grab some foundation. We're going to go with a stone foundation, I think. And maybe this Hillary pale oyster pattern right here. So let's just drag something out. 12 by 30. I think that's a good base. And we might even, let's see, maybe put a place that looks like an area animals can be kind of kept. Some pins. So something like that. It's gonna maybe look a little similar to what we have over here by the docks. You know, we might have to attach a silo to it, just so it's a little bit more unique of a structure. So we'll make the barn, we'll make the silos separate, just so we can try and fit them together like a puzzle here. Alright, now for the structure. We haven't done anything with brick yet. And I'm thinking it's about time that we do. So we'll do that. And the question is, do I just put on a default roof? Because really, it's a basic structure, barns are. Let's lower the max height so we get that barn roof kind of style on it. That ain't bad. But I also do want to add maybe another peak in the middle here, and possibly two on this side, just to keep the roof shape a little bit interesting. Let's grab our double door here. You know, we'll use this clay double door. We haven't used it yet. I think it will do great there. And we'll also throw in some windows. Let's see. Yeah, so double windows on this side. And then a bunch of single windows, because this would be where the pins would be. So skip a 3 or so. Something like that. Be interesting. This side we can just have a couple double windows here. Just for plenty of light and everything. And then we'll bring up the roof line. That is too light of a color, I think. There we go, that matches. So I think that 4 wide top is all we need there. And we have people approaching our town here. Looks like a bunch of archers and things. So let's see if our people can react fast enough here. We got our little turn-up turret here, kind of trying to do its job. Now our army consists of 2 warriors, a knight, a cleric, and 3 archers. So they do have some definite DPS on it. We just got that archer, and I need about 3 more people, and I think my military will be 100% complete at that point. So let's go ahead and use our archers to start picking off theirs. It really helps to lower their damage down. by doing something like that. And we'll let the third one kind of target whatever he pleases. And we can speed up time because we pretty much won this fight right here. And the archers with their slowing arrows definitely make it easier for our people to get some kills on these things. They do run and try and kite a lot. These might be running off a little too much there. There we go. Much better. Let's do another scan, because whenever I get attacked, it seems like I almost always have something else going on as well. No? Okay, we're looking safe. We're looking quite safe. Back to this thing. Block by block, as always. So we'll just add like a little peak right there. And then this side will get 2 peaks going on. That's not right. Thought that space would have been a little bit different there. Let's see if we can't just move the whole thing over by 1, and then it won't matter. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 more over here. There we go. I think at that point we can get rid of this and possibly just use a double tall window there, flanked by 2 singles, just for that centerpiece there. Alright. For this roof line, Edgar Plankton? Huh. Okay. Doors. I don't need to buy doors because I can make them? I don't know why he's selling that, but hey. Who am I to judge at this point? Let's do something like this. Because I need to bring this roof line over to what we have here. There we go. I just want that to kind of attach on top there. And now we can put the roof on. Let's go ahead and make this. Do I make it blue? Let's see, what color roof should we go here? You know, let's go with a light gray. And we can always throw in the color variation that we do to make it look at least somewhat interesting. Alright. So I haven't really made a gray roof on a structure before. I don't think, actually, out of any of my builds that I've done on YouTube, I've ever used gray for a roof. It may look a little weird, but it might also look weird because I'm just not used to seeing it. I don't know how well it clashes with that red, but we'll just give it a shot, see where it takes us, and go from there. Can always redo it if it's not something we like. So yeah, haven't been uploading videos in a couple days. I have been, to be honest, a little burned out on creating structures. And also month end in accounting is a nightmare half the time. So therefore, I've been a little bit busy with real life and stuff. Haven't really had the time required to build something cool for you guys. But hopefully we'll be getting back into it here now. and more videos to come. So let's walk this across the roof line. Okay. I think now that it's actually across the whole thing, it's not too bad. Whoa, I can sell silver mail for 200 gold. That's a lot of money there. Daily update. Well, we're almost up to 28 people. I think it'll be tomorrow when we get that, especially when we start building this, as it is a good way to increase your value overall. And we can use it to, of course, store even more items. Now the silo needs to be able to attach onto this at some point. I don't quite know how I want to do that. I could also make it a standalone building as well. I do plan on making it enterable from the outside. That'd probably be the easiest. That way it can be used as a standalone building eventually. Alright, there we go. Just this little overhang on structures can really bring out that little extra layer of depth that I think is almost required for the most part. Now whether or not our hearthlings can actually construct this building in a good fashion, we'll find out, but I think they'll do okay. It's definitely a little bit larger than the other one, though it doesn't have that upper floor. Kind of a shame. Let's go ahead and let's see. I don't think I need to add anything else to this. Let's slice this away here. Check out the inside. It looks good. Okay, so I think that's gonna do us for the barn. I'm gonna go ahead and finish editing and we will build. And go ahead and get started on that. Oh, first though, I need to save this. That's barn 1. There we go. Let's check our custom kind of things here. So we have our barn that we just made. That I forgot to put the alternate tiling on the roof, but that's okay. Farmhouse 1. We have a large barn, which I guess is smaller than our initial one there, but whatever. Tailor's house, Tailor's hut 2. Definitely different styles, which is pretty cool. Windmill 1, windmill 2. One of these don't work, and I don't know why. Here's our woodcutters. For some reason, it made a weird kind of section for the woodcutters and his home. Herbalist level 3. That's handy. Let's see what our herbalist can make now. Pretty much everything. Our farm, by the way, is producing so much wheat that I really think the AI is starting to have trouble with it, because when they go to harvest it, this whole field just turns into just wheat laying everywhere. Hopefully we can get to that point on the episode. Let's see, do I need anything else? No, we have plenty of clay bricks. We're making that clay tunnel door. We're making those wooden window frames. How much clay do we have left? Yeah, plenty of clay. That's good. Our engineer, by the way, I need to level up so we can get our turret. That would be nice. We have the materials to craft one, but no way to actually do that yet. But just having to make these repair kits. And I'm really running out of ore. The engineer is actually really hard to level up. And it's starting to get a little annoying. Let's make, what, 13? 13 copper. We can make 20 tin. Then we'll make 20 bronze. We're gonna have to gather some more wood as well. Now the nice thing about our large farm though is I do produce kind of a decent amount of saplings, so I can pretty much forever replant this forest back here. Which is really nice because wood was starting to become a problem. They had to start really going far away to start getting wood, and that's no longer the case. Over time, my FPS also has been slowly dropping, which has been a little annoying. Where's my trapper? Do I not have a trapper anymore? I think I accidentally get rid of him. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can't fix that. We have our herder still, but just no trapper. Change jobs. You are a trapper now. Yeah, kill the giant zombie. He's not hard to kill at all. Small healing tonic. Not a problem. So, do we only have that one trapper now? Yeah. So I haven't been gathering leather this whole time for like days, I guess. That's a little weird to think about. Thick leather vest. Padded vest. I've been starting to sell some leather and cloth armor for gold, because really I don't really need that kind of stuff anymore. You can see just how much stuff we have in our inventory. Let's sell 10 more of these repair things, because really our turrets aren't seeing enough use to warrant having so many. You have a bunch of food. Too many signs for some reason. Okay. So that barn was super easy for us to design. Let's go ahead and design that silo maybe. We'll design it away from the barn. And then just kind of put it like right here or something. Or on the back side. Which will look better because it's going to be another vertical element right here. I might put it over here just to balance out the verticality of things. Alright, we have invaders here. Oh boy, all of our people are sleeping. Now, the best way I have found to handle these orcs is simply kill the warriors as quickly as possible. Focus them down. These warriors. Because their cleave is very dangerous because of just how many there are. And they do a lot of damage. And then at that point, you're pretty much free to either go after the archer in the back or the 2 clerics. But if your army is big enough, those 2 clerics don't heal quickly enough to really worry your army in any meaningful way. And we're on normal. If we were on hard mode, I would definitely probably be focusing the clerics a little bit more than everything else. Alright, good. We gained a person. Orsa. What are you good at? Not much. You're not going to be capable of becoming a warrior, but we always need of workers. Our new archer's level 5, which is cool. Oh boy, it's harvesting season. Look at that. That is a lot of grain. Our inventory gets full of grain and I just end up selling it off. In fact, our inventory is actually full of a lot of gold as well, like treasure. Let's see. Where is our treasure at? Does it even show up in the inventory? Treasure. I'm not seeing it. There it is. 12? Chest of gold coins. It's 11,248 gold. I got some trophies. General's hat. Master bling hat. Okay, scout's hat. Can I not sell those? Would have thought I could. Let's see. Oh, wow. Those hats sell for a lot of gold. Definitely a lot. And look at this. Look at our fields. Look at the barn being raised in the back. That's really nice to see, all in all. Now, I need the mason. Where's the mason stuff? There it is. To crank out a good amount of fencing here. Because what I need to do is lay out the fences for the animals. Now I'm thinking we're gonna start it here, kind of walk it around, and then move it over. Let's go ahead and also lay down our silo. So it's gonna have this pattern floor. It's gonna be a 10 by 10. Kind of the 6 extra little side here, just to give it some roundness. There we go. I think that's very similar to the windmill there. And then, let's see, the wooden walls, column material will be this really dark wood. Come on. Why can't I, Oh, I used a road instead of the foundation. That's no good. Hold on. I think I can remove that. Finish editing, remove the building. Okay, there we go. Sheesh. Already messing up this episode. But whatever. We'll just go ahead and get it done. So that's what we need to do. Some column material like that, and there we go. Much better. Floors. Same kind of material, I guess. First, we need to do the perimeter here. Come on. Draw that line for me. There we go. Okay, we got layer 2. You know, that actually might be too wide for my liking. Because silos for me are a little bit more of a narrow structure. So we're going to change that. We're going to do a, I think, 8 by 8. And then we'll do that kind of 5. That did not end up being 8 by 8, did it? I'm just messing up this whole structure so bad. It's remove. Thank you. 8 by 8. We get the 6 straight across there for the rounding of the corners. Grab our wall. Go into the other wall variation. And you can actually hand draw the rest of the structure. Alright. So yeah, that's a little bit more narrow, a little bit more what I'm looking for. Now silos don't usually have multiple floors, as far as I'm aware. They're usually just a hollow structure, and the grain is poured in from the top and removed from the bottom. No way to do that in this game, sadly. Maybe medieval engineers you could once they get to that point, if they ever get to that point. We got more invaders coming in. These are archers and ogres. So let's get everyone over there. Alright. Now we also need to start picking away these archers, just to lower their overall damage. There we go. It's basically taking 2 archers completely out of the fight since they run away like that. And our archers do decent damage, and they can actually really kill these 2 by themselves. There we go, and as they die, they'll move on to the new targets and help slow them down. Our engineer's like over here just running around, I don't know why. I guess to pick up some loot. Who knows what they're thinking? Nice. This barn, it takes a while to build stuff for sure. It's already been a couple days. Yeah, we're a while away from that next structure. Tell you what, we're already at 26 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the whole pasture area. And then at that point, we'll be back. We can go over some of it and we'll call the episode there. Alright, so a few in-game days have passed. And this is where we are now. As you can see, this area has been filled in rather nicely. We are starting to get animals, which is a positive sign that things are laid out correctly in terms of our zones here. Now, I was gonna just fill this whole outer area with sheep, but I felt like it would have, I don't know, it would have been a little odd to have them in such a grid-like pattern, and so I ended up kind of spacing them out a little bit. That way it looks like they're kind of, I guess, all over the place. The back side of the barn here, this is all gonna be chickens. I think we're gonna end up having 20 chickens and 10 sheep, which is a good ratio, I think. Here is the finished silo design. I ruined it, and I forgot to put a door, so no one can go inside of it. It's a decoration piece, though, so really, I think I'm fine with it. Yeah, beyond the silo and the barn being built, which doesn't have any storage in it just yet, I need to put in some pins or something. I actually wanted to put the sheep in here, but due to the zoning, I can't actually put it on floors, which is kind of a shame. I can put storage on floors, but I can't put kind of animal zones, which is a little, I don't know, I wish that was a little different. Another structure that I built, well, I didn't actually build this. This was built on the last town. I just decided I liked the structure enough to turn it into a house. This is actually the first Tailors hut that we built. And on the inside, I just went ahead and turned it into a nice little home. Because we already have a new Tailors hut. This one we can kind of repurpose. And as we add more and more blueprints, every town that we have going forward will be assembled rather quickly, as we'll have a lot of buildings to kind of choose from to do it. We also have some more cooking utensils in there for our chefs to use. We have 2 cooks to try and keep up with, I guess, how much food we are producing. We're producing a lot of food right now. I heard something off in the distance. Am I going crazy? Looks like I'm going crazy. Anyways, I think that's gonna do us for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. Kind of a shame that the game's starting to slow down. The sim speed slowing down. I'm still getting the same FPS. It's just I'm getting choppiness in the game engine, which is normal. We're still in alpha. You know, this game's not even in beta yet, and we can build some pretty cool stuff. So going forward, I think next episode we'll be building a new profession, kind of their workshop. So it'll either be like the blacksmith or possibly the engineer's hut. Or maybe even the masons. Who knows? You guys can tell me what you want built next down below. As always, go ahead and leave your thoughts and suggestions. And until then, if you're new, feel free to subscribe. and I'll see you guys next time in some Stonehearth.